2019, companies with huge reputation launched video games based on their movies, even food and drink brands, and the game were 100% original content, regardless of the series of movies they were based on, and this game is not the exception. Monster Inc. was a 2001 movie, which has the prequel, Monster University, that, I wanted to know what happened with Boo and Kitty, but instead they show us the life of Mike and Sully as a university students. Anyway, Monster Inc. got a video game from the movie, which it doesn't have anything to do with it, and that's what I'm gonna talk about today, and mostly because I felt nostalgic. This is Monster Inc. Before to start, the game will show you tons of game studios names, even the trailer from the Monster Inc. Gosh, I miss that. Before to see the main menu, once you skip it all, you will see 3 simple options: New Game, Load Game, and Options, obviously. Options will give you the simple choices. What type of sound do you want to hear, the volume from the game, the sound effects from the game, turn the control vibrator on or off, and the language, which you can change from French to. That's interesting. Unfortunately, there is not any French in the cutscenes, just the text. And look, you can choose between Sully and Bob. Anyway, press New Game and you will introduce this scene.
This is it, buddy. The big time.
The whole plot from this game is this. Mike and Sully graduate from college. And okay, pause. This game was before the Monster University, if some of you are asking. So I don't consider this game as a canon from the lore from the movies. Besides, this game was stuff for children to play, so don't think about it too hard, okay? Okay, let's continue. Mike and Sully graduate from college, and now for entering the Monster Inc. Corporation, the company that we all know, they have to pass over 12 challenges around the training island. Well, really, it's...
While you are here, the two of you will work together to complete a total of 15 trials. That's right, 15 trials.
If you count the tutorial level. And that's the level we are going to do now, because mostly tutorial levels is for you to know how to play the game. Anyway, you can choose between Mike or Sully as a characters. Once you choose your favorite one, Rose will accompany you in a form of a mailbox.
Welcome to the Monster Orientation. Here you will learn all you need to know to become a...
They will teach you the basic moves. You can jump, double jump, and if the platform is a little higher, the character can grab the edge and climb on it. You can attack and make a stronger attack by jumping and then slamming your body through the floor. You can move the camera by using L2 and R2, and if you press both buttons at the same time, you enter over the first person view. And finally, you can enter over the scary mode. More in that later. Also, they explain to you 3 important objects: the bag of calories, which basically is healing you by 1 point. You have 5 tries before you lose a life in this game, so you have plenty of tries for playing this game. Then we have the life coins, which basically is giving you an extra life. Honestly, you won't need it at the end of the game. Believe me, I know. And finally, we have something called Primordial Ooze. And okay, during the whole game, you will have something called Fry meter. It's on your left side. In order to fill it up, you need to recollect as many primordial ooze as you can. Green ooze will give you 1 point and red ooze will give you 5 points. That's because at the end of the day, you will need to scare something called nerves. I mean, that's pretty awkward name, in my opinion. As Rose says,
in order to graduate, you will be asked to find and scare nerves throughout the island.
During your trials, you will have to scare over 8 nerves around the levels, and each nerve has different colors. Colors that you will unlock when you recollect and now primordial ooze. From what I count, you need the next points. Blue nerves, you need 10 points. Green and yellow nerves, you need 15 points. Orange nerves, you need 20 points. And finally, red nerves, you need 40 points. Once of any levels from your fry mirrors is glowing up, you can scare the nerve from the same color. This is going to enter your character over the scare mode. which is a minigame of just pressing the right button until you give them the final blow. You will see how many times you need before to finish a nerve, depending from the color. I mean, for example, the blue nerve needs only 1 time before the final blow. Meanwhile, the red nerve needs 5 times before the final blow. In order to pass the game, you had to win medals. We have 3 types of medals: bronze medal, silver medal, and finally the golden medal. These medals you will obtain over 3 different zones in 4 levels on it. The urban zone, it has City Park, Downtown, the Docks, and the Marketplace. I thought it was the Chinatown when I was a kid, honestly. The desert zone, it has the Sphinx, the Oasis, the Tomb, and the Pyramid. I still hate the Pyramid. And finally the Arctic zone, the Sugar Shack, the Ski Lift, the Iceberg, and the Hot Spring. For the bronze medal, you need to scare 5 nerfs in each level. For the silver medal, you need to collect 10 M coins around the level. Sometimes they will be hidden somewhere or inside of the boxes. And finally, for the golden medal, you needed to scare all the nerfs left from each level. You can see your game progression over the inventory menu when you pause the game. You can have, for example, first the golden medal, then get the silver medal, because the game will reveal for you the last children if you manage to find all the M coins first. From each zone from the game, if you manage to collect all the bronze medals, you are going to race with Randall. The conditions of victory is not only by winning, but also by the quantity of medals you collect over the race. And each race, it will introduce you an artifact, which are items that at first will be invisible from each level, but if you win the race, they will unlock it for you. You gotta need them for unreachable areas most of the time, and what I love are the cutscenes from each artifact. I mean, look at this. If you manage to have all the bronze medals, it gives you a little cutscene from the game, also from all the silver medals, and finally, if you got all the golden medals, the game will give you the final credits, before it kicks you out from the main menu, of course. And okay, a little TED talk over here, but I believe that Mike is OP comparing to Sullivan, and it can be bouncy ball all the time. I just love to use it. I mean, look at it, it never stops! Something to mention here is that I have a favorite scare animation from each character. Of course, the classic
Booga 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 booga.
from Mike and the from Sully. Is he invoking thunder or something? Nice. Also from the final blow from each character. From Mike will be this. And for Sullivan will be this. I doubted this game is difficult in any sense. If you haven't played yet and you like simple platforms, this game might be for you. Something for sure is that this game is an only time type of games, because once you complete it all, you don't feel the need to play it again, unless you want to do some speedrun or for nostalgia. And thank you for watching the video. Give it a like, subscribe, and comment, and see you next time. Ah, sorry. I meant something like, and I see you next time, Wazowski. Bye.